Hey Alberta, one thing I keep hearing over and over is, why don't we just fix things within Canada? And I think that's a fair question. But to answer it honestly, you have to look at history. Because Alberta has been trying to fix this within Canada for a very long time. From the very beginning, in fact, Alberta didn't enter Confederation on equal footing. When this province was created, control over our natural resources stayed with Ottawa. It took until 1930, 25 years after becoming a province, for Alberta to finally gain that control. Then in 1947, oil was discovered in Leduc. And from that point forward, Alberta became one of the economic engines of this country. But that also changed the relationship with Ottawa, because once Alberta became economically important, there was growing interest in controlling and redistributing that wealth. And by the 1980s, that tension exploded with the National Energy Program. Investment left Alberta. Projects were canceled. Families lost livelihoods. After that, Alberta tried to reform the system. The Meech Lake Accord, the Charlottetown Accord. Guess what? Both attempts to renegotiate how Confederation functioned failed, because constitutional reform in Canada is nearly impossible. To open up the Constitution, Alberta would have to clear 4 nearly impossible hurdles. The first one, you need approval from 7 out of 10 provinces representing at least 50% of the population. 2, you need a majority vote in the House of Commons. 3, you would then need a majority vote in the Senate. And the 4th hurdle is a real killer, because effectively Quebec holds a veto vote. So when people say just fix it, I think many Albertans are realizing that structurally it may not actually be fixable. Then came the Reform Party in the 1990s, a movement born out of Western frustration, trying again to work within Canada. Then the Firewall Letter in 2001. Stephen Harper, Ted Morton, and others asked for Alberta to control their pensions, policing, and tax collection. And 25 years later, we're still asking for the same things. And then we had the referendum, the equalization referendum in 2021, where 62% of Albertans voted to remove equalization from the Constitution. And even then, nothing structurally changed. So when people ask why support for sovereignty keeps growing in Alberta, I don't think it's because Albertans suddenly became radical. I think it's because generation after generation tried to make this work within Canada first.